Hey everybody, welcome back to the farm. Today, the farrier is going to come. He is going to trim the babies and he is going to trim Jean and Grace, but he's also going to put shoes on the front of Jean and Grace. So I've never shod Jean and Grace ever. They've always just been barefoot. And ever since they've been little, on Grace's front right and Jean's front left, they've got a crack on the front of their hoof, and it can't ever grow out because their hoof is just always spreading every time they put weight on it. And the Indiana farrier that I've been using, we couldn't coordinate his visit last time with my timeline, so I ended up missing him. He was here 4 weeks ago. So I caught wind that the Mount Hope farrier was coming down. And when the Mount Hope farrier came down, I was able to get a hold of him and see if he would be interested in coming over here, see if he could come over here. And he said he could. And I wanted to get the hoof crack addressed on both Jean and Grace. I've been avoiding driving them on the street because of just how hard the asphalt is, and I didn't want to put crack pressure on it, or pressure on it more to make it crack by being on that hard surface. So I've just been driving them in the grass, out back in the pasture. So now we'll be able to take them out on the road and get them out on the dirt roads and stuff like that. But I am going to video Max getting trimmed, barefoot trimmed, and then I'm going to video Jean getting trimmed and shod on the front. The farrier that's coming he's been a farrier his whole life, and he's coming with another farrier, and the other farrier is a Rumspringa Amish, which means that he was raised Amish, but then when they were 16, they have the opportunity to go out and experience the English world, which is our world. And he chose to stay as an English, but still lives in an Amish community. And so he's a farrier, and he wasn't shunned, so he can still deal with the Amish. He's just not a member of the Amish church because he chose to be a Rumspringa. He chose Rumspringa. They're called Rumspringa Amish, and so I just call them Rumspringas. But because he's a Rumspringa, he can drive. So he drives the full-blown Amish guy around, and they've got a farrier truck. They got a pickup truck with a farrier body in the bed. He goes around and services all the Amish there in Mount Hope, and he works a lot at the auction itself. And then once every 7 weeks, he makes a run down to Florida. So this is the third Amish guy that I found out that runs down to Florida. And the reason they do that is because the English farriers are a bunch of prima donnas. They go to farrier school, and they don't really work on draft horses. So when they have an opportunity to work on a draft horse, they find out how big and how heavy they are, and they realize they don't like the work. So they just want to work on the lighter horses. They want to work on a concrete center aisle. They want a fan blowing on them. They want the conditions out in the field to be like they were when they were in farrier school, and they're not like that. You got to take the good with the bad. Not everybody has got a high dollar barn with LED lights and center drive aisles and fans and fancy stalls and all that. And that's what they want. And if they don't get it, then they don't come back. But they need to teach Business 101 to farriers before they leave farrier school, because you're dealing with 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that all they've ever done is work at fast food or work a construction job or whatever. And then they go to farrier school, and now they say, oh, well, I'm going to open up my own farrier business. But they have no idea what customer service is. And I've talked about this before, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But these guys do know what customer service is. The Amish know what customer service is. And the Amish come down here every 7 weeks because the English people will not touch draft horses or mules. They just won't. They just don't want to because they're work and they don't want to work. They, like I said, they want everything to be cush. So the Amish guys come down here and take all your money is what they do, that you're leaving on the table. So they're on their way, and when they get here, we'll get these guys in the barn and I'll show you what's going on. Pretty good looking frogs.
Yeah.
You
Solid
say
feet.
you got salmons here?
That banging's too much for you, buddy?
We'll figure it out.
A little feisty, huh?
Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh boy.
It's a good looking foot.
Yeah, it does have a nice solid foot.
Nice hoof wall all the way around.
But we'll take it. He'll figure it out. Okay. Alright. Yep. Yep.
I can't believe he can hold his leg.
Yeah, This age, they're not strong enough to do too much damage, but get any bigger, you won't be able to.
But if you let their leg go, then they realize they can get it away, and they'll just keep
Yeah.
pulling.
Try not to.
Yeah, it looks real good.
Boy.
Yeah, they normally don't do as well with their backs.
Yeah. He hasn't been bad at all on the hinds.
Big, healthy frogs, man.
Mm-hmm.
His feet are in a lot better shape than Titus's.
Okay.
Titus's feet have gotten a lot longer and a lot raggedier,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just really out of shape. So I'm not sure why Titus's. I'm not so sure. Titus may not have had a small trim before he went through auction.
Uh-huh. We'll run it. One down.
You did good, Maximus. You did good.
Hey. Got a pretty solid foot.
Yeah, she's, other than that little crack up front, got nice healthy frogs.
Yeah, she does.
The little babies got nice frogs as well.
They do?
Yeah, I was surprised. These girls are pretty good. They've always been pretty good.
Yeah, the other one was really good. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, if you're not used to working like with draft horses, then try to shoe one. I'm sure it'd be a little complicated. A lot of those guys that try to shoe one, they'll fit the shoe too tight, then they can't get the nails up high. And if you fit them a little wider, you can angle them more upwards so that you won't quick them.
The last English farrier I had out here, he trimmed one of the other drafts that wasn't here. She's not here any longer, but her name was Jewel. It took him over 2 hours to trim her, just trim.
2 hours.
Yeah, and his attitude was, I could have trimmed 4 horses in the time it took me to trim this one, you know.
Yeah.
But and I think that's the English farrier's attitude, is that the horses are just too big, they're too heavy. And you know, I've heard more than one say, well, if I get kicked by one of these things, I'm going to be out of work for months. But they don't understand that working on one of these things is a lot safer than working on a thoroughbred or a quarter horse.
They're not quite as quick, I wouldn't say, than a light horse. Hey, hey. Her foot's not quite as pancaked up front than the other one. Yeah. Nope. There we go. Stop. Oh, hey, hey, hey.
She's got that crack on her front left, and Grace had it on her front right.
Yeah, I see it. That one's a tad worse than the other one, probably.
That's why I want to shot him, to take the pressure off of that.
We'll put a little, try to keep it from going on up. Hey, hey, Hey. Hey. Her foot's a little harder than the other one. Get the split up a little further. Nope. Crap. There you go. Nope. There you go. There you go. That's the first time to put shoes on him, huh?
Yeah. I've just been driving them barefoot, but I didn't want to put them back out on the street with that crack, because once they start, picking up the pace a little bit,
Yeah.
I was just going to crack more, I felt. So I wanted to get them shot on the front, take the pressure off that crack. So I've just been driving them on the pasture and stuff, grass.
Mm-hmm. Did you talk to Raymond since the Pika sale?
I haven't. What happened?
Gelding sold for $100,000. What was it? 110, Marcus?
Not one of Raymond's.
Out of his stud horse.
Oh, really?
That Bruiser Boy.
Yeah, Bruiser Boy.
Yeah, it was Merce. What was it? 110. Dang, that's what he brought.
110,000. What? How old was it?
3-year-old.
A 3-year-old? Good gracious.
Yep. Big horse.
I'm sure Raymond was there. He loves watching his 2 and 3-year-olds going through the sale.
Yeah, he does.
$110,000. Good gracious. Who bought that?
Kevin Wilson. Wilson Farms.
Is he an English guy, obviously?
Yeah, he's from Canada.
He's a big hitch driver.
Actually, you know Bud Miller?
Yeah.
His brother Lonnie keeps his horses for him and drives them, like his hitch horses.
Okay.
Then he kind of buys and resells again. That's what he does. I guess he sold 6 geldings here for $100,000 a piece.
Wow.
To a new guy started hitching, and
that's ridiculous. When I was in Ohio about
yep.
I don't know, 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, we actually bred we bred one of his horses, the Bruiser Boy, and then the Amish guy that drives around with the John Deere tractor and the stock trailer on the back.
Yeah.
He brought a horse over there to Raymond, and we bred her as well.
Hey. What's his name? He's from Junior.
Junior is the older.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, but I think it wasn't Junior's
Mare.
mare. It was
Probably
just
not.
what
It's
he
a
was
tractor
he was
truck.
just transporting it.
He does that for all the local guys.
Yeah,
Trucks
yeah,
and
yeah,
mares around
yeah.
and livestock. We go quick.
Oh. Hey.
Here.
Oh.
Fine.
Hey. Hey, girl.
Guys,
Yep.
that's why they wear chaps right there, because those nails coming through the top of the hoof right there.
That saved me there.
That'll rip I don't know what artery that is, femoral artery in your leg or something, but
Whoa, quit.
see how the nail is coming through?
Yep.
When these horses pull like that, if you don't have those chaps on,
Yep.
it'll rip your leg wide open.
I had nails go through already, through the chaps, but hey. There we go. Oh. Right. Getting tired of it.
Here.
There we go. Nope. There we go. Hey. Here. There we go. Hey. Hey. I got another one. I was gonna say that one. I'm not sure I like that one any better. Ah, you gotta use the tip more so. That's what I normally do. They're not too low. Struggling with that one. You want yours? Yeah. Quit. Everybody's used to their own tools. It's a difference. Hey. Brad. Hold on, mate. Nope. Hey, there you go. Help. Well, you got strong cross ties. Hey.
Here's the shoe they're wearing. It's a clipped keg shoe, and it's a number 6, which means it's 6 inches wide, and it's got drill tack on it, or boreum, and that's just traction that's welded to it, and you've seen that in previous videos.
Nope. Hey. I know it takes a little longer than trimming. Nope. There you go.
Whoa.
Nope.
Weird.
we go. Hey. Oh. Nope. That's a little better. Nope. There we go. Nope. There you go. Hey, hey. And take, there you go. Hey. There you go. Bad.
Easy, 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 easy.
Good thing when things don't give.
They
Learn something? Huh? You're good. It won't take long.
are almost done.
Oh. No. There we go. There you go. You're okay. There we go. Hey, hey. No. No. Hang tight. It won't take long. Nope. There you go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. There we go. Nope. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, they didn't do too bad for the first time shoes, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I thought they would have been a little bit more scared of the hammering.
Yeah. There we go. Nope. Nope. Hey, 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 hey. You're good. Yep. Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. There we go. I believe. Good girl. You got shoes on. You got shoes on.
So that's the trimming. He took a lot of time to put the shoes on the front of the girls. He really wanted them to be balanced, and you saw he was taking the shoe off, and he was, you know, making sure that the shoe didn't teeter-totter on there, and he really took a lot of time to make sure that it was sitting on there smooth. So that was really good. The girls have never had shoes on the front, and they did a lot better than I thought. Jean was getting a little tired of the whole ordeal. It's been a long day for them with the vet being here. They've been in the stalls all day, and they were just ready to get back out on pasture and get back out on hay. So they were just tired of it. Jean tested the wash rack cross ties a couple of times, and they held her just fine. So the Amish guy was pretty impressed. Real impressed with how the babies did. They jumped a little bit, like tried to jump away from him, you know, kind of deal. But once they realized that they couldn't get away and they could, you know, their problem was they were putting pressure on themselves with the lead rope being tight. But once they would get up on the lead rope and get the slack in the lead rope, they would chill out. But they did extremely well for never having been trimmed, and their feet look excellent now. So I'm happy. It wasn't cheap, but part of having a horse. Till next time, remember who you are, be kind to those around you, stand up for what you believe in.